Namaste, Swagatam, and good evening, dear all. Firstly, my salutations to Adi Shankaracharya and my teacher, Sudha Lakshmi ji. Can I see her on the screen? We will begin with a Sloka chanting. Vakratunda Mahakarya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Well, I am Padma Shankar Narayanan. I am faculty at the Santom School of Nursing, Bangalore, teaching English. My journey, I have learned the Saundarya Lahari through Sudha Lakshmi ji for the past 1 year, and I am now learning Shivananda Lahari from her. You all are indeed fortunate and blessed to learn Shivananda Lahari on Mahashivaratri day. Shivananda Lahari is the expression of 100 slokas, waves of bliss, Anandam, by Adi Shankaracharya and taught by Sudha Lakshmi ji. Let's greet her with a thunderous applause, smiles and Anandam. Come on, everybody. Please put her on the screen. Lovely. Great. That is Sudha Miss. Okay. Sudha ji has been born and brought up in Brahmapur, Odisha. Graduated in arts from Government Women's College. She is certified medical transcriptionist and a counselor. Learned Carnatic music in Veena from late Vidwan Sri Anantacharana Patnaik and gave many performances under her Guru's guidance. Learning and teaching Slokas has been her passion since childhood. I will repeat again. Learning and teaching Slokas has been her passion since childhood. She has her students in India and abroad. She teaches classes in Saundarya Lahari, Shivananda Lahari, Ashtakams, Bhajans, Lalita Sahasranamam, and Vishnu Sahasranamam. She teaches in musical form with meaning to make it more interesting to chant. She has received the blessings from her Manasa Gurus by Brahmashri Dr. Samavedam Bhanamukha Sharma Garu and also by Brahmashri Chaganti Koteshwara Rao Garu. Sudhaji teaches with great reverence because she has a passion for teaching, and her USP is chanting slokas and mantras. Sudhaji, there is magic in Sudhaji's divine voice. We can experience the clarity in terms of explanations, correctness, and ragam. A wow factor in each one's life, taught to everyone through the individual attention and training that she gives. Happy learning. Don't postpone your happiness to spread waves of bliss across the globe, taught to you by Sudhaji. A very big applause to her once again. Lovely. And then namaste to all of you. Over to Sudha Miss.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste,
I
ma'am.
would like to start with a small prayer. I request everyone to close your eyes. ऐंकार ह्रींकार सहस्रयुक्त श्रींकार गूढार्थ महाविभोध्य ओंकार मर्म प्रतिपादिनी नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम्. Namaste everyone. Thank you very much, Padmaji, for the wonderful introduction of today's session and also for your very kind, generous words. Thank you very much. First of all, a very warm welcome to all of you on this auspicious day, Mahashivaratri. I wish you all a very, very divineful, blissful Shivaratri. May all your desires fulfill and may your sadhana on this day receive the ultimate fruit or phalam. I need not have to tell you all specifically about Mahashivaratri. You all know about it. A day one has to be completely in Shiva Aradhana and Shiva Dhyanam and Shiva Chintana. That is what our Shastras say. And we have been doing that. And on this day, we will listen to the two pearls from Shivanandalahari, that is the two shlokas given to us. Shivanandalahari is 100 shlokas, by the way, and we are going to learn two shlokas from Shivanandalahari, and they are the two pearls, which is given by the great philosopher, guide, poet of Vedanta texts, Sri Bhagawathpada Adi Shankaracharya. So this Shivanandalahari is written by him on the deities of Sri Mallikarjuna Swami Mahalingam and his divine consort, Sri Bhramarambika, on the hills of Srisailam, the temple that you're seeing at the background, that is Srisaila Mallikarjuna Swami temple in Srisailam. So it is believed that Srisailam is the Kailasham of Dakshina Bharat. So visiting Srisailam is like visiting Kailasham. That is what our ancestors, the rishis, all believe. Adi Shankaracharya, to speak about him is, we can speak volumes, because today, if we are chanting any shlokas, ashtakams, stotrams, all are the bhiksham given to us by Adi Shankaracharya. Because of him, we are able to chant, sing, praise every deity, whichever deity we want. And there are n number of benefits of each and every shloka that he has given to us. Whichever one is easy for us or connected to us, we can pick that ashtakam and we can praise the particular goddess and reach the fruit. That is what Adi Shankaracharya has given to all of us. Our elders who read his literary works discovered him as the Kailasha Shankara, descended on this earth as Kaladi Shankara. So we can speak so much about him and his works, but one has to read, understand, and discover. It has to be discovered by every individual, because they ignite the seeker to seek for Paramatma Tattvam. So as promised by me, I'm going to explain the meaning, and also I will be teaching you all to chant the first shloka, that is the Nithya Parayana Shloka. Why it is called Nithya Parayana Shloka? will tell you at the end after explaining the meaning. And if time permits, and if you are also interested to learn more, I'm going to go ahead with the second shloka as well, which is the title song of Shivanandalahari. So I would love to do both the shlokas, but it's all up to you how much you can take it. Okay. So without wasting time, we'll go to the shloka. Are you all ready to learn? Yes? Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to first chant the two shlokas. I request everyone to close your eyes, sit comfortably, and take a deep breath, and then listen to the shloka. Both the shlokas I will be chanting. These shlokas are in Hamsadvani Ragam. So I teach shlokas in different ragas. The whole Shivanandalahari, which is 100 shlokas, I will be teaching in 10 different ragas, like 10 shlokas in one raga. So the first 1 to 10 will be in Hamsadvani. So now we are doing in Hamsadvani. कलाभ्यां चूडालंकृत शशिकलाभ्यां निजतपः फलाभ्यां तेषु प्रकटित फलाभ्यां भवतु मे शिवाभ्यां स्तोः त्रिभुवन शिवाभ्यां हृदि पुनः स्फुरदनुभवाभ्या नतिरियं गलन् दलन्ति दिशन्ति संसारोपशमनं सन्ति चेतो हृदभुवि शिवानन्दल All can open your eyes. I want to put everyone on. Yes. So this is the first shloka. Kalabhyam chudalankrita shashikalabhyam nijatapaha. So this is about Kalabhyam, means the two deities, that is Shiva and Shiva. Shiva is the male god Shiva, that is Shiva. Then Shiva means Parvati. So they both have the same name. Rudra, Rudrani, Ishvara, Ishvari. Then Shiva, Shivani, Shiva. So like that. They have the same name. No other gods have the same names like that except Shiva and Parvati. So they have the same name. So Shivabhyam. Shivabhyam means together. We are worshipping together. But as you said, you may ask me, as you said, Shivanandalahari is about Shiva, right? But why is that we are doing both together? That is the trick over here. Adi Shankaracharya in Saundarya Lahari also, though it is on the Lalita Devi, he started with Shiva Shatya Yukto, means he started with Shiva. So like, may I call your attention like that when he said Shiva, Amma immediately became alert. Oh, he's talking about my husband. So after that, he started with the explanation about how powerful she is. So that means what? That Amma is Mahapativrata. She would love to hear only about her husband. So she loves to hear about her husband, his praises. So like that, here also Shivabhyam means together. So there also Shiva Shaktya Yukto means when they are together. Like that, here Shivabhyam means they are together. Together, I am worshipping. Who are they? They are Kalabhyam. They are the deities for all kalas. Kalas means for all arts. So how many arts are there? There are 64 arts. So everything to earn a living, from to earn a living to the ultimate, to reach the ultimate reality, everything are kalas. Now, these kalas they can grow, they take birth, they grow, and again they go off like that. So, and these kalas, what all kalas we have, like for example, when we take birth, we grow and then we grow older, and then finally we die. So these kalas, all that we are working for to earn a living, they all grow and they diminish. So like that, but the kalas, what we are speaking over here is the three kalas which are together as their energies. That is the Surya Kala, Chandra Kala, and Agni Kalas. So with these three kalas, the whole universe is running. Like we are also living with these three kalas. So for those kalas who have given those three kalas for us to live and to live our life happily and to flourish. So for them, we are doing this pranam. Kalabhyam Chudalankrita. Now these two kalas, embodiments of kalas, they have chudam. Chudam means their head has the crescent moon. So both of them are ornamented with the crescent moon. Kalabhyam Chudalankrita. Alankarana. Alankarana means they have ornamented Chudalankrita Shashi Kalabhyam. Shashi Kalabhyam means both of them have Shashi. Shashi means moon. So for them, we are doing the pranam. Kalabhyam Chudalankrita Shashi Kalabhyam. Okay, now till there you understood. So, and now we will see what are these kalas and how are they in us and how are they in the Srishti. Now these three kalas, as I said, Surya Kala, Chandra Kala, and Agni Kala. So they are there in the Srishti. Surya, you all know, like the sun. So Surya Kalas is the Vak Shakti. In us, it is there as the Vak Shakti. Vak Shakti means the power of speech. Surya Kalas. And Agni Kala is there as the Agni Kalas is the Vak Shakti that we have in us, and Surya Kala is the Netra, that what we see, and Chandra Kala is the mind. Okay, so please correct there. So Surya Kalas are the Netra Shakti, and Agni Kala is the Vak Shakti that we speak, and Chandra Kala is the Buddhi Shakti. So these three kalas are there in our body. And in the whole universe also, we see all the three. That every morning we see the sun, that is the Surya Kala. And in the evening, we see the moon, the Chandra Kala. And with the heat, because with what we cook food, and then we are able to survive on the food. So that is the Agni Kala, we see it every day. And if we see in the Sri Chakram also, the first three avaranas, there are 9 avaranas in the Sri Chakram. The first three to start with are the 3 kalas, which is the Agni Mandalam. And after that is the Surya Mandalam. The other next 3 from 4 to 6 is the Agni Mandalam. And from 7 to 9 is the Chandra Mandalam. So these 3 mandalas are the 3 kalas, Agni, Surya, and Chandra kalas. Now, in our body, how these kalas are there? From the Mooladhara to the Sahasrara Chakra, all these kalas are there in us. So if you see from Mooladhara till the Manipura Chakra, that is the Nabhi Sthanam or the umbilical cord, till there is the Agni Kalas. And from the Mooladhara, from the Manipura Chakram, that is the Nabhi Chakram, from there till the Anahata Chakra is the Surya Kalas. And from Anahata to the Sahasrara is the Chandra Kalas. So these kalas are there in us as well. So the entire universe and also in us, all the three kalas are there. So when these three kalas are there, that means what? We are able to function everything because of these three kalas. Now these three kalas, we are doing pranam to the three kalas who are present in us. So, and they are spread in the universe, in everywhere as well around us. So how are they? Like now that we understood sun kalas, every kalas are there in our body, but how are they present in us? They are in the dhyana yoga mayam. So they are there in the dhyana yoga. So how to see them? I will come to that point later. Okay. Now we will see the next line. We are going to the next line. Nija tapa phalabhyam. So this means what? They both got each other for themselves with their own tapas. Nija tapa phalabhyam. So each one did penance for the other, and because with that phalam of the tapas, they got each other. That means if you go to the mythological stories, you might know that after Sati burnt into the Havan, Shiva waited till the next life of Parvati with tapas. So he was only in tapas till Parvati was born. So with that tapas, Parvati was born again to unite with Shiva. And Parvati is not less. She also did tapas with one leg, that is Aparna, if you have heard about Aparna Devi. So she also did tapas for him. So both of them are so commendably, they have done tapas for each other. So if we ever say made for each other to any couple, the tagline only is only for them and nobody else, because they are the one who has to receive that tagline as made for each other. So when we pray to such couple, such divine couple, what will happen to us? So our life, our relationships also will be perfect and will be in harmony, because they stand for harmony. She is Mahapativrata and Shiva is only for Parvati. So they have the same name. They are together. If you see the Shivalingam, she will be there as the Panavattam, like hugging to the Shivalingam. If you see Lalita Devi, she is the Ardhanareshwari. She has occupied the entire body of him, like she wants to be with him all the time. So they are in such samarasyam and they are in such harmony. Then when we pray for them, I said that, we'll be in harmony. But we will see what Adi Shankaracharya says. Bhakteshu prakatita phalabhyam. So this divine couple, when a bhakta prays them, they will prakatistaru, they will manifest all the phalams, all the fruits that the bhakta is wishing for. So they are there to manifest all the desires what the bhakta is wishing. Bhakteshu prakatita phalabhyam. Phalabhyam means all plural. Okay, they will give. Then bhavatu me, because they are there for such great work, bhavatu me, my namaskarams to them. Then mastoka tribhuvana shivabhyam means what is their duty? Why do they exist, and what is their duty? They kept their work only to see, protect, and take care of the entire lokas. So that is their work. That is the work they have decided for themselves. So if you know Surya stands to give brightness, moon stands to give the moonlight, Agni stands to give, Agni knows only to give heat, Surya knows only to give brightness, and moon knows only to give moonlight, and sugar only gives sweetness and nothing else. So now Shiva Parvati only knows to give shubhas, to give all prosperity to us. So, and how do we get them? Okay. So, see, Adi Shankaracharya in one shloka, he have given everything. So, Shivanandalahari, first shloka is everything. It's a full packed shloka. He says, Hrudi Purana Bhavabhyam. So, he says, Spurana Danu Bhavabhyam Natiriyam. So, he says, Shivabhyam Mastoka Tribhuvana Shivabhyam Hrudi Punaha Bhavabhyam. Hrudi Punaha Bhavabhyam means those who take birth in their heart. That means what? We have already taken birth. So how is that we can take? Punaha means again and again those who take birth in their heart, it seems. So how is that to take birth in the heart again and again? That means, say for example, a guru tells the bhakta, a shishya comes to him with some problem, and the guru advises the shishya that, do one thing. Every day morning, you wake up, after you wake up, go to the terrace and do pranam to the sun. So he had seen sun several times. But after the guru said, the next day when he woke up and he went onto the terrace to see the sun, he sees a different sun that day. So that is when he really saw the sun. Oh, the sun is so beautiful. I never seen the sun so beautiful earlier, though I have seen several times. So now he got a different kind of an experience. And with that experience, the very next day again he will go, because he had a past beautiful experience. With that experience, when he sees again sun, so he will have a different, better experience. So Punaha means every time you see the sun, how the shishya is getting better and better experiences. Like that, when we do the dhyanam inside, when we discover them in our heart, so every time you're seeing, you're taking birth in the heart. How is that taking birth in the heart? When the Shivabhyam, when you are discovering, or when you are doing the darshan of the Shivabhyam inside the heart, what happens? All the dirt will go off. All the unwanted debris will go off. Each time you're doing a darshan a little, each time a little debris is getting washed off. And each time you're taking a new birth. And each time you're taking a new birth, that's Purana of Anandam, the devotee is experiencing. So that is how a devotee will experience the Shivabhyam inside the heart. Puna means again and again. So this is the spurana. Spurana means that this ignition happens inside the heart. And when he experiences that, he will be with harmony with the Shivabhyam. And that harmony is nothing but Shivoham. That is the ultimate reality and ultimate truth that the devotee experiences with the Shivabhyam. So that is about the shloka. So to summarize why it is very important, why it is Nithya Parayana Shlokam, do you think I need to tell again? Now you all understood how it is Nithya Parayana, because they are the one who are there in the entire universe. Without sun, can we live? Without moon, can we survive? Without Agni, can we survive? No. So all these three are such important kalas which are there in our body, in the universe, in everywhere, in the Sri Chakram that you pray, everywhere they are there. And such couple who are so united and so much in Samarasyam, and when we pray to such divine couple, definitely they know only to give Shubhams and nothing else. So how is that we don't get it? So if you take an umbrella and you're walking on the road, okay, there is that umbrella will help you, will give you shelter in the sunny weather. That umbrella will give you shelter in the rainy weather also. That umbrella will help you, will give you shelter if you're standing under a tree and the crow is shitting on that. It will help you that, it won't fall on your body. If an umbrella can do so much, and Shivabhyam, when they are there only to give us Shubhas, how is that they don't give us? How is that we don't receive it? Okay, to such couple, if we are doing this shloka with that understanding that they are always there to protect us, to save us, to give us all that we want, then why don't we do it as a Nithya Parayana Shlokam? Yes? Clear? Yeah. So moving to the next shloka, which is the title song. Shall I continue with the next shloka also? Okay, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you all are interested to know. Yes. So I will just sing once again. You might have lost the wordings. Galanti Shambho Tvacharita Sarita Kilbisharjo Galanti Kunya Sarani Shupatanti Vijayata Disha Samsara Brahmana Paritapopashamanam Vasanti Macheto Hrudabhuvi Shivanandalahari. So this is the title song. Why I said title song? Because this is Shivanandalahari. We got to know the Shivanandalahari, which is a pravaham. Pravaham means it is just flowing. So from here, all the shlokas are just flowing. And each shloka is so beautiful. They're given by Adi Shankaracharya, so beautifully with such personifications, such similes, and such comparisons and beautiful examples. And, they are so touching, like, Shivanandalahari is not just a stotram to be sung like that. It has to be understood and it has to be experienced. So when you, it is a way of life. In fact, it's a way of life. So you will know how to live actually. So what is actually so beautiful about life, we haven't experienced unless you understand Shivanandalahari. Yes, this is for the truth actually. You will know when you really enjoy each and every shloka. So one must have that rasagna. Rasagna means that passion to listen to the poetic expressions and also the meaning and the wording, the vocabulary, how it is designed. So all this is so beautiful. Yeah. Now we are getting into a very, very beautiful shloka. So now, for example, before going into the shloka, I will give the how he has related this shloka to another example that I will say. Now, there is a big river on a hilltop. Okay, there is a big river. Okay, now that river, you are in the plains and you need water and you need to get the water from the hilltop. So what you will do, we'll make some canals, isn't it? We'll make some canals which comes downwards so that, it will come down. And after it comes down, under the, like crossing the plateaus and also the plains, now we'll see a very low level land where we can make a pond and then we can collect the whole water from the topmost hilltop Sarasu, that is the river. So from there, we will connect through the canal and will collect it in a pond. So this is how we connect and get water, isn't it? Yeah. Now the same thing in this shloka, what is this Sarasu, the river, what is the canal, and what is the pond? We will see. Okay. So there is a galanti, means it is jarutundi, like galanti shambho tvacharita sarita kilbisharajo. Okay, I will go with the word, that is galanti. Galanti means it is just flowing downwards. Okay, the water is flowing downwards. And then that flowing, what it is flowing, Charita Sarita Kilbi Sharajo, means the river. What is the river? That river is Shiva Charitra, it seems. Shiva Charitra is the river. Okay, all the Shiva Charitras. And then and how hugely it is spread, it is vistaram, it is so hugely spread on the mountain. And then from there we have to get connected, it seems. How to get connected? So Shiva Charitra is there and we are here and we have to get connected. So how to connect? Our mind is the connection. So we have to connect with our mind to the Shiva Charitra. So what is actually the Shiva Charitras? Shiva Charitras are all Leelas of Shiva and all the gunas, all the tattvams and all the stories of the Shiva Bhaktas. So that all these are the Shiva Charitra. And how many are there? Not one or two. There are so many. Like, it is a pravaham. If you get connected to that Shiva Charitra, it just keeps flowing and flowing and flowing. Galanti means it will be flowing downwards. Jarutundi, it keeps coming down. Okay, gushing down. And this Shiva Charitra is not to be read or not to be like to be told. It is an expression which has to be experienced. And when you experience, what will happen? You will get anandam and you will see the karuna of the Lord and also the leela of the Lord. All these have krutyams. Leelas means krutyam, means the works of the Lord. So these has to be anusarinchali, has to be experienced. So how many to tell them? There are not one or two. If you see the Tamil Bhaktas, Nayanars, each story, the 650 Nayanars, how they related to the Shiva. And there are many more Bhaktas, not only the Tamil Bhaktas, there are many more Bhaktas whose stories tell us how they got related to Shiva and how they experienced the Shiva Bhakti and the Shiva Karuna. All these are like, they are the big river Charita. Okay. Then from there, this canal has come. Vikulya means mind. The mind is the canal to get connected to the river. So Shivanandalahari has come from the big river and through the mind. So he is telling, Adi Shankaracharya is telling here, Shivanandalahari is brought by the canal and got connected to the river. Vikulya means that connection. You got that connection. So when it comes, what happens? When a river flows downwards from a hilltop to the low level land, what happens? It will it gushes down, right? So as it gushes down, it removes all the debris and the clean water starts flowing and then it settles down in the plains, in the pond. So like that, when the Shiva Leela, when the mind gets connected to the Shiva Charitra, what happens? So all the unwanted thing which is there in the mind gets washed off, get cleaned, and samsara brahmana paritapopashamanam. That is what he said. Talanti dhikulya Shupatanti Vijayatam Dishanti Samsara Brahmana Paritapopa Shamanam. Means the Samsara Brahmana Paritapopa means from so many lives we have been carrying the tapam in us. What is that tapam? The tapam is heat and pain and the thirst for truth we have been carrying from so many lives. So when water comes down, what it does, it removes the heat. It gives good haryali, that is good protection to the cultivation, and it also removes the heat. It quenches the thirst. Similarly, Shivanandalahari, when enters to the mind, it removes the thirst of the bhakta. What is that thirst? So many wishes. He is caught up in that so many wishes, and he never understand that there is no end to his wishes, and he's so tired. And the final wish, what he has to wish, so that he will get that seeking. And then samsara brahmana paritapopam. So many lives, karmas, vasanas, pain, sorrows, everything get washed off. So he will be cool. That heat goes off and he will be cool, and he will be quenched with the thirst that he has come from so many lives. So, but when we move, okay, this heat and this tapam cannot be controlled by us. Yes, it can, but we will end up with some other side effects also. When we have a disease and we go to a doctor, maybe the disease get cured, but we'll end up with some other side effects. So in this samsaram, no matter how much we try to get that peace, we will end up in some fight or in some trouble or in some after effects, isn't it? So unless we attain the Shiva Tattvam, our life will never get that Shanti. So we are caught up in such lives. So we never get bored with our life. So we have been traveling with so many lives. And that is why we have come again in this life. It's a clear example. If we are today in this life, that means we have never been bored of our previous lives. That is why we have come again. So only one among so many millions will say, like Annamacharya, Antaryamin alasiti solasiti intatini saranide chochitini. Means, Antaryami, I have been tired and restless in all the lives. Now, at least now, I want to put a full stop, and I need your Sharanam. I need your feet. Please take me. So only one among so many people, millions of people will ask like that. So just like, I always tell this example, which is so apt. When the baby will be playing with so many dolls around, the mother will think, okay, my baby is playing with all the dolls. Let me go to the kitchen and do some work and finish my cooking. So she'll be involved in her kitchen with her work. The baby will be also involved in the playing. After some time, the baby also get bored. Oh, how long I'll play with the same dolls? Leave it. Ma starts crying. Then immediately the mother will come and take the baby and she cares the baby. The same way, until we get bored of our lives, we can't reach the Lord, nor the Lord will reach up to us. So the Lord also will say, okay, you're playing, play. As long as you want to play, you play. I have some other works to do, so I will be busy with those works. When you call me, I will come and rescue you and I'll give you moksha. So it is all left to us how, when we are going to call him. So there is no Shiva means, there is Shiva means Shubhamulu Ichevadu, we have learned that Shiva means he will give all Shubhas. We have learned in the previous Sloka. Shiva means he is beyond all the tattvams, all the Trigunatita, means all the gunas he is beyond. That also we understood. Shiva means Vishranti Sthanam. That is very, very important. So there is no Vishranti without attaining Shiva Tattvam. So unless we get connected to the Shiva Tattvam, there is no Vishranti to our lives. Vishranti is not the Shanti that we get in one sleep, because after waking up, we'll again get caught up with all the miseries, with all problems, tensions, works, everything. And again, the rat race starts, isn't it? So there is no Vishranti. This Vishranti is something where you will have the ultimate Vishranti, and that is the moksham which Shiva Tattvam can give us. So whatever coming from the mind, that kennel, has to be now stored. How to store? Pond is there. Where is the pond? We have to make a pond in the mind. What is that pond? That is the chittam. So in the chittam, that is the tank. In our mind, we have the tank. And that tank, you have to store all the Shiva Charitra so that you can use whenever we want to use. And this is a pravaham. There is no end. Okay, I have filled the tank. It is stopped. No, it's not like that. We also got recent technical, advanced technical type of equipment to store the tank. If you switch on the tank, and once the tank is full, it will automatically stop. So when you use the water, again, the water keeps collecting. So like that, here, in our mind also, as you keep on using the energy that you have received from the Shiva Charitra, it keeps coming in and it will be flowing inside and it will be storing. So the mind chittam is the tank that the pond that you have to make it in our mind. So that is how everything gets stored. So finally, our buddhi must always be linked to the Shiva Charitra, Shiva Tattvam. That is when we can have that Vishranti kind of a life. Okay, that is about this second shloka. See the words, I will repeat those words again. Galanti means the Sarasu, that is the river. Then Dalanti means that it gushes down. And then Patanti, which falls. And Dishanti, which grants. And Vasanti, which lives. So Vijayate, it is beyond everything. So that is about the two shlokas. Now we'll start learning. Okay. I will ask few people to chant. I can't make everyone repeat. I will make around four people from the first shloka for the first shloka and 4 people for the second shloka. Okay. So you all can repeat, keeping yourself in mute. And I will also send the recording in the group that you have joined so that you will get my recording and you can practice learning. So this is the 2 shlokas from Shivanandalahari. If anyone is interested to join to learn Shivanandalahari, we have started a batch where we finish the first 2 shlokas. The batch is on every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, the same timing on Zoom. So if interested, you can call me and you can you can register your, you can register for the course. Okay, so at the same time, Soundarya batch is also started, and there also we finished 2 shloka. No, we will be starting a new batch on Saturday, that is 3 to 4 p.m. Indian time. So if you are interested to join for Soundarya also, you can join. So if you have any questions to ask, just keep a note, and then you can ask me after the ending prayer. Okay, we'll give time for question answers. So now we'll do the chanting part. After that, if anybody from the group would like to share their experiences, they can come forward to share their experience. And after that, we'll do a vote of thanks. Okay. Yes, please stay tuned till then. Yeah. Sita Mahalakshmi garu. Kalabhyam chudalankrita
Kalabhyam chutalankrita
शशिकलाभ्यां निज तपः
शशिकलाभ्यां निज तपः
फलाभ्यां भक्तेषु
फलाभ्यां भक्तेषु
प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे
प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे
शिवाभ्यामस्तोक
शिवाभ्यामस्तोक
त्रिभुवन शिवाभ्याम्
त्रिभुवन शिवाभ्यां
हृदि पुनः
पुनः भवाभ्यां आनन्द
स्फुरदनुभवाभ्याम्
पुरदनुभवाभ्यां
रतिरियम्
नतिरियम्
yes okay good Anjana ji कलाभ्यां चूडालंकृत
Namaste, ma'am, but I can't sing today, ma'am.
okay
So
no problem
sorry.
no problem okay Bhavani I'm just calling by the names what I can see okay कलाभ्यां चूडालंकृत
कलाभ्यां चूडालंकृत
शशिकलाभ्यां निजतपः
शशिकलाभ्यां निजतपः
फलाभ्यां भक्तेषु
फलाभ्यां भक्तेषु
प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे
प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे
शिवाभ्यामस्तोक
शिवाभ्यामस्तोक
त्रिभुवन शिवाभ्यां
त्रिभुवन शिवाभ्यां
हृदि पुनः
हृदि पुनः भवाभ्यां
Ma'am, repeat. Ma'am, are you frozen?
भवाभ्यां
Am I audible? भवाभ्यामानन्द
भवाभ्याम् आनन्द
स्फुरदनुभवाभ्याम्
पुरतनुभवाभ्यां
नतिरियम्
नतिरियम्
yes good very good Priyanka garu कलाभ्यां चूडालंकृत
कलाभ्यां चूडालंकृत
शशिकलाभ्यां निजतपः
शशिकलाभ्यां निजतपः
फलाभ्यां भक्तेषु
फलाभ्यां भक्तेषु
प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे
प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे
शिवाभ्यामस्तोक
शिवाभ्यामस्तोक
त्रिभुवन शिवाभ्यां
त्रिभुवन शिवाभ्यां
हृदि पुनः भवाभ्यामानन्द
भवाभ्यामानन्द
पुरदनुभवाभ्याम्
स्फुरदनुभवाभ्यां
नतिरियम्.
नतिरियम्.
Okay, Gayatri ji. कलाभ्यां चूडालंकृत शशिकलाभ्यां निज तपः.
कलाभ्यां चूडालंकृत शशिकलाभ्यां निजतपः.
कलाभ्यां भक्तेषु प्रकटित फलाभ्यां भवतु मे.
फलाभ्यां भक्तेषु प्रकटितफलाभ्यां भवतु मे.
शिवाभ्यामस्तोक त्रिभुवन शिवाभ्यां हृदि पुनः.
शिवाभ्यामस्तोक त्रिभुवन शिवाभ्यां हृदि पुनः.
भवाभ्यामानन्द स्फुरदनुभवाभ्यां नतिरियम्.
भवाभ्यामानन्द स्फुरदनुभवाभ्यां नतिरियम्.
Very good. Priya ji, second shloka. Galanti shambho
गलन्ति शम्भो
त्वच्चरित सरित
त्वच्चरित सरित
किल्बिषरजो
किल्बिषरजो
गलन्ति
दलन्तीति कुल्य
शुपतन्.
sorry ma, I can't hear you.
सरणिषु पतन्ति
शरणिषु बन्तन्ति
शरणिषु पतन्ति
शरणिषु पतन्ति
विजयता
विजयता
दिशन्ति संसार
दिशन्ति संसार
भ्रमण परितापोप
प्रमन परितापोप
शमनम्
शमनं
वसन्ति चेतो
वसन्ति मच्चेतो
हृदभुवि शिवानन्द
हृदि भुवि हृदभुवि शिवानन्द लहरी.
Yes, Bhargavi. गलन्ति शम्भो त्वच्चरित सरित
गलन्ति शम्भो त्वच्चरित सरित
किल्बिषरजो
किल्बिषरजो
गलन्ति
दलन्ति धिक्कुल्य
सरणिषु पतन्ति जयता
सरणिषु पतन्ति विजयताम्
दिशन्ति संसार
दिशन्ति संसार
भ्रमण परितापोपशमनम्
भ्रमण उपशमनम्.
Tapopashamanam, not upashamanam. It is upashamanam only, but you are joining the word. Tapopashamanam
पापोपशमनम्
vasanti macheto
वसन्ति मच्चेतो
hृदभुवि शिवानन्दलहरी.
हृदभुवि शिवानन्दलहरी.
Very good. Seema ji. K. Seema. Would you like to repeat? Unmute ji. Unmute. Unmute and speak, ma. आपको अनम्यूट करना नहीं आता? अनम्यूट कीजिए.
हाँ किया अभी.
आप
नमस्ते.
रिपीट करेंगे? नमस्ते. रिपीट
अच्छी
करेंगे?
तरह से सुना ही नहीं दिया. थोड़ी प्रैक्टिस करनी चाहिए अभी मुझे.
अच्छा अच्छा. आप नहीं गा पाएंगे?
हाँ हाँ आप बोलिए, मैं कर पाऊंगी.
हाँ. गलन्ति शंभो
गलन्ति शंभो
त्वच्चरित
स्वचरितम
हरित
चरितम.
किल्बिषयो.
नहीं, सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है.
किल्बिषयो.
के विषरितु.
हाँ नहीं आपके पास लिरिक्स नहीं है?
हाँ नहीं है लिरिक्स. अभी मैं देखूंगी जरा ढूंढ के.
अच्छा. आप व्हाट्सएप लिंक में ज्वाइन किए हैं क्या?
हाँ अभी व्हाट्सएप लिंक में आज ज्वाइन किए हैं.
हाँ ठीक है. तो उसमें मैं लिरिक्स भेज दूंगी और हमारा ऑडियो भी आई पोस्ट इट देयर. यू कैन लर्न इट थ्रू द ऑडियो. ओके. या ओके. who else can sing? Vishnu Priya, you will sing?
Madam పాడకూడదు మేడం.
పాడకూడదా? ఓకే. మాధురి, will you sing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Galanti Shambho Tvacharita Sarita.
Galanti Shambho Tvacharita Sarita.
Kilbisharjo.
Kilbisharjo.
Galanti Dhikulya.
Dalanti Dhikulya.
Saranishu Patanti.
Saranishu Patanti.
Vijayata.
Vijayata.
Dishanti Samsara.
Dishanti Samsara.
Brahmana Paritapopashamanam.
Brahmana Paritapopashamanam.
Vasanti Macheto.
Vasanti Macheto.
Rudabhuvi Shivanandalahari.
Rudabhuvi Shivanandalahari.
Very good. Lata ji, Goli Rata. Would you like to sing? I'm not able to hear you. Okay. Okay, Vijay Lakshmi ji, would you like to sing? Repeat. Galanti Shambho Tvacharita Sarita. Unmute ji. Unmute and sing. Sing.
Galanti. Can you hear me, ma'am?
I can hear you. Galanti Shambho Tvacharita Sarita.
Galanti Shambho Tvacharita Sarita.
Kilbisharajo.
Kilbisharajo.
Galanti Kulya.
Dalanti Dhikulya.
Sharanishu Patanti Vijayata.
Saranishu Patanti Vijayatam.
Dishanti Samsara.
Dishanti Samsara.
Brahmana Paritapopashamanam.
Brahmana Paritaposha Upashamanam
Vasanti Macheto
Vasanti Macheto
Hruda Bhuvi Shivanandalahari.
Hruda Bhuvi Shivanandalahari.
Yes. Nirgun, are you there?
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am.
Nirgun, I want you to sing both the shlokas. Sing.
Okay.
Nirgun is my student who finished around 45 shlokas from Shivanandalahari. He will chant. I want everyone to listen. And Gayatri ji, please put him on spotlight.
Kalabhyam Chudalankruta Shashikalabyam Nijatapaha Palabhyam Bhakteshu Prakatita Palabhyam Bhavatu Me Shivabhyam Astoka Tribhuvana Shivabhyam Hrudi Punaha Bhavavyam Kuradhanubhavavyam Natiriyam Kalanti Shambhu Tvacharita Sarita Kilbisharajo Talanti Kulya Tarani Supatanti Vijayatam Tishanti Samsara Pramana Paritapopashamanam Vasanti Machetu Sudha Bhuvi Shivanandalahari.
Very good, Nirgun. You sang very, very well. Nirgun had completed Soundarya 100 shlokas and now he's learning Shivanandalahari. Would you like to share any of your experiences, your journey in Shivanandalahari or Soundarya? Would you like to share, Nirgun? Not much, maybe in 1 or 2 minutes you can please talk so that everyone will understand you.
I like Soundarya very much, and like I used to sing it a lot, like even without the classes, and like I like enjoyed it very much, and I connected to it very much. Like I would like enjoy the classes, and like the way she teaches, and like yeah, I just like, and like I got very much positive energy and stuff from like learning.
Okay. How did it help you in your studies? Did it help you, Soundarya or Shivanandalahari? Did it help you in your studies or in your day-to-day life activities?
Like I improved my concentration and like got more positive energy, like in my day-to-day life.
Very good. Thank you so much, Nirgun, for speaking immediately, asking you immediately like that without telling you. And thank you so much.
Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah. Anybody else would like to share any of your experiences? You're free to share your experience.
I would like to say something.
Yeah, sure. Most welcome. Please carry on.
Thank you. At the age of 75, looking for a new house was very difficult for me. I'd seen 14 houses, and then when I shared that I was getting tired of looking at new houses for myself, a little one, I'm kind of downsizing. And then once I talked to everyone and you blessed me, the next thing happened. I found the house I was looking for. So I feel it was like a blessing, not only your blessing, but I felt that it was a blessing from the goddess too. So I'm ever so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Maya. It's a blessing from the divine. Yes. Thank you for sharing your experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I in fact share my experience. I will
Sure,
also,
sure, Padmaji.
yeah,
Sure.
I'm very thankful, in fact, for Nirgun for, in fact, sharing his experience, because NASA, in fact, for all artificial intelligence, Sanskrit is the basic language they are adopting for artificial intelligence. So much so that all the scientists are now learning at NASA Sanskrit. So this is a very, very important aspect, because in English you say put, but when it comes to but you say. The artificial intelligence, there is a, disparity in terms of language, but they found that it is only Sanskrit that is able to, in fact, perceive this language of artificial intelligence. So it is very, very important that all of us relate to this aspect, in fact. And secondly, I'd also like to tell you that when I have completed the Saundarya Lahari, and in fact, I've been places, people, in fact, around me ask me, she look so beautiful? In fact, they all come and tell my husband. He never told that I care for her. The secret of it is, he says it is Saundarya Lahari, chanting the Saundarya Lahari. So all credits to Sudha Miss for all this. Thank you.
So well said about the NASA event. Very, very, very beautiful and so true. Yeah. Yes. Thanks for sharing that part of your experience. Very nice. Very well said. Yes. So anybody else would like to share, or we'll move forward with the ending of the session?
I would like to talk first.
Please, Ma, share.
First of all, I would like to congratulate that boy Nirgun. Really, how much he is singing very nicely. Even he couldn't get that much accent and all. His voice is so nice and beautifully sung. And in the small age, how much memory power he has got. He has learned all 100 Smt Lakshmi Slokas and all. Because of you, you have helped him to improve a lot. And we have completed.
It is his passion, not because of me. I want to correct that. It's not because of me. It is his passion. See, I'm teaching everyone, but everyone can't sing like that, no? So each one will pick up the amount of passion he or she has. He is very passionate about learning, and he picks up very well, very accurately. I never get anything to correct when he sings, when he sends his recording. Yeah. And also his parents. Very wonderful parents he has. They always sit with him and they correct him, and they see that he learns it perfectly.
He also got a very good teacher. That is also very important. He has got a very good teacher also. And as for my Smt Lakshmi journey, I have experienced more blissfulness. And I was very upset, and I was little bit depressed also. After learning this, now I am coming out of that situation, and I am getting Amma's blessing, more gracefulness, and I am really thankful for you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yes. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, moving forward. Yeah. Ashaji?
Yes, ma'am. So we will now go into the vote of thanks. Before we go into the vote of thanks, I wanted to share my own journey as well. I learned Saundarya Lahari from Madam Sudha Lakshmi. So the Saundarya Lahari, it's completely different nuances when you compare it to Shivanandalahari. So Shivanandalahari is all about the way of life. It's about knowing that each one of us is blessed with a number of attributes, number of good qualities, which it's only up to us to make use of them. So when we go back to the beginning of the class, ma'am mentioned about the kalas. There are 64 kalas, And then she mentioned about Surya Kala, Chandra Kala, and Agni Kala. And all of that, and she then related them to the chakras that we have. So in summary, it's each one of us are blessed and sent, and it is for us to connect with the divine and make sure that in our day-to-day life we have peace, calm, and the ability to have a peaceful life. So I just wanted to share my thoughts, ma'am, before I move into the vote of thanks. With the session coming to an end now, it's not the end of the journey, it's in fact the beginning of the journey for all of us who have been given this divine opportunity to be part of the learning of 2 shlokas today. And there is more to learn. This is just the beginning. And thanks to Madam, thanks to the Almighty. So we started the session with Ganapati Shlokam. Thank you to Padma Shankar for a beautiful introduction, and also setting the context for the session today. And thank you to each one of you who made the time and made yourself available to attend this session. You could have easily said, I've got something else to do, but you all made time, and it is the blessing of the God as well to be able to attend this session. I would also like to thank all the students that helped in promoting this event and also bringing all their friends and family to this program of the initiation session that we had today. And without our technical support team, Lasya and Gayatri ji, this wouldn't have happened. So they made the magic of bringing everyone together and connecting us on the same platform. And thank you for all of you who shared your feelings and experiences as a result of learning Saundarya Lahari and Shivanandalahari. May all of us be blessed, and may we all be inspired to continue to learn and practice. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, in fact, I want to add one point. It is because of Gayatri ji, this kind of promoting sessions have come forward. She took the initiation of, Madam, why don't you do a session for everyone? People should know that, you are taking classes, you're doing classes. So she took the initiative in the very beginning. That was in 2021, I think, if I'm right. So that is how it started up. So a big thanks to Gayatri ji. I'm always ever grateful to you, Gayatri ji. I would like to see her on Spotlight so that I want everyone to see her. Gayatri ji.
Thank you so much for your kind words, ma'am. Actually, I wanted to share my experience, but there were so many coming forward, so I thought it's time factor, so I could not share. But I would like to share my experience.
Please continue.
So there is, I mean, it's not only one experience. I have so many experience. So I can say like my confidence level have been increased, and I can feel that the negativity is getting balanced with the positivity, and there are so many opportunities I have got, and I became peaceful comparatively because being in UK, I stay in Manchester, UK. It is kind of rush life here, but I feel balanced and peaceful life. And like I used to work, and I took a break, but I was thinking how to start and how to begin, but without any, I mean, I even did not prepare for that, but I got a call and I am into job now. So, I mean, like whatever I wish, I mean, I think because of the I mean, God's grace, I mean, everything is happening uh, easily. So I'm really thankful for you, ma'am. Like without, I mean, I never expected that I will learn Shivananda Lahari and Saundarya Lahari. It happened, but because of you, I could learn and I could chant and I can see positive changes in my life. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Very happy, very glad to know that. Thank you so much. Okay. So now we'll just finish with the prayer. And after the prayer, if anybody has any questions, you are free to ask. I'm still there. Okay. So I request everyone to close your eyes and sit comfortably. Take a deep breath for prayer. सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Yes. Anybody has any questions, you're free to ask.
Thank you, Sudha.
Thank you.
Living.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Thank you so much, Amma. Wonderful. Really, Shivananda Lahari, ఇప్పుడే నేను ఫస్ట్ టైం పాడుతున్నాము. అసలు వినడానికి కూడా చాలా చాలా బాగునిందమ్మా. చాలా చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ అమ్మా.
Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the opportunity, and Gayatri Garu as well for actually giving these awareness classes. Actually, as usual, నేను ఇంకేం చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు మీ గురించి. Whatever you teach us with wholeheartedly. Whichever slokas it is, it just get to us straight to the heart. Today, unfortunately, I couldn't sing. I wish I waited for a long time to learn for it, but I couldn't. But after some time, I'll go back to your recordings and then learn from it. But thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity, and then spreading this importance and awareness of all Shivanandalahari, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bhavani. So I think nobody has any questions. So shall we take leave?
Yes.
Okay. Happy Mahashivaratri once again. Have a blissful evening. May all your desires fulfill and your sadhana attain the ultimate bliss. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sudhaji.
Thank you very much, Dhanyavad, Sudhaji. We wish you a wonderful Mahashivaratri as well. Shubhakamnai to everyone. Dhanyavad.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudhaji. I've been listening throughout. It's been wonderful.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, Sudhaji.
Okay, bye.
It's a beautiful session.
Thank you, Ma.
Very enjoyable session. Very enjoyable. Dhanyavad.
Thank you.
Ma'am, this is Ganesh.
Tell me, sir.
So as I said, I'm sorry I couldn't participate fully, but whenever I came, online, I went into sort of, I always used to say that a beautiful Ananda city. That is the impact of these classes always. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me an opportunity to participate and see all of you. And what is the background, ma'am? You have been sitting?
Hello.
Srisailam.
Srisailam. Oh, okay. Bhramarambika Sameda Srisailanathan, right? Okay,
Yeah,
I have been there.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Great.
Shivanandalahari is about them only. It was written there.
Yeah. You had said earlier also. Yes, right.
Yes.
Thank you,
So nice.
ma'am.
Oh, happy Shivaratri to all of you.
Thank
you. Happy Shivaratri.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Ma.
Wish you happy
Thank you.
Shivaratri.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Udva.
Thank you very much, ma'am.